What the heck?
I've gained weight. That makes no sense.
This is just really bad. I'm not looking forward to Dr. Now's reaction.
I'm not going to say anything more.
Roseanne?
I know I'm doing better. I just hope I'm as good as I feel.
Let me zero it out before you get on, okay? Okay, you can step up on the scale. We're going to room 5.
Okay. Well, hell, that ain't good. Not even close to good. I'm disappointed in me. I know I let me down. I messed up. I should have been better, way better than that. I just thought I didn't have as many slip-ups as I must have had. All I can do now is to come clean with Dr. Now and hope he'll go easy on me. I'll let him know that I'm going to do better next time. No questions about it. I know what I did wrong. I just hope I can get it next time. And he don't take my weight loss surgery off the table, because I ain't gonna let that happen.
Hello.
Hello.
How y'all doing?
Good.
Well, how was your trip down here?
Good.
So, are you completely moved to Houston?
Not yet.
So, when you gonna do that?
Just gotta find a place.
Okay. So, how's everything going with you?
Good. I had a slip up. I did slip, and I'm not gonna lie to you.
So, what do you mean you slipped up?
I cheated on my diet. I cheated. I was doing really good, and I cheated because the sweet cravings just got to me. And when she'd go to sleep, I'd sneak in there and I'd eat some sweets.
So, when she goes to sleep, where do you get that?
We had a bucket for the kids when they come home. I was dipping in their sweet bucket. But she took and put them in the lockbox and locked them up, and I can't get to them now. I let the cravings overcome me.
All right.
And I had a slip up. But I'm back on track, and I'm...
All right. So, since your cardiologist said that they think that surgery would be safe, all you needed to do was to move down here. But now you have to move down here and show me you're back on track. So, I want you to lose 50 pounds in 2 months.
50 pounds in 2 months? Okay, got you.
But if you moved to Houston and you're able to lose 50 pounds, then we're going to go ahead and set you up for surgery, okay?
Okay.
Is that a deal?
That's a deal. That...
All right.
I'm sorry.
There are some deal breakers. Your deal breaker is you go back to your eating habit.
I'm not.
That'll be the deal breaker.
I'm not going back to my eating habits. I have too many reasons. I have 11 grandkids that want to see me live. That's a reason enough to push it away and say no.
Good.
That's...
All right. So use that motivation and keep it up, and we get you to your goal weight, okay?
Okay.
Sit tight. We'll do some tests on you.
Okay.
And make sure everything is safe for you to go back home. All
Thank you.
Okay.
Help me with...
It is a little disappointing to see such a little progress from Rose after she's done so well, but I'm happy she didn't gain these past couple months. Because of that, I'm still willing to move ahead with weight loss surgery for her as long as she gets back on track and hits her goal again and makes the move to Houston. She showed me she can be determined once, so now it is time for her to show me that again.
Me and my mom are headed back to see Dr. Now again. And I'm hoping that today I get the result that I wanted last time and show Dr. Now enough progress to make him happy. Because I've been trying harder, but I have no idea what my loss is gonna be. What the heck? That doesn't make sense.
And we're ready to go to room 5.
Okay. I'm not sure how that happened. It's almost like the scale's not working. Unless maybe it's the soda pop I've been drinking. I cut back with pretty much everything except for that, because that's the hardest thing to give up.
I don't drink it at home anymore, but I mean, at work, it's right there.
I didn't think it'd make that much of a difference by itself, but maybe it's not the right job for me to have after all, because there's a lot of temptation there.
If I've gained weight, then it makes no sense.
This is just really bad. I'm not looking forward to Dr. Now's reaction.
I'm not going to say anything more. Your heart's carrying 3 people. How long do you think your body's going to hold up?
I don't know.
Hello, how y'all doing?
Good. How are you, Dr. No?
I'm doing good. So, William, what's going on with you? With all that talk, you weighed and gained weight, so what's up with that?
I thought I was doing better, and evidently I'm not. But just seeing that scale is the eye-opener I feel like I might have needed to realize that, hey, what I'm doing is not enough. I need to do more. I need to push myself more. And I mean, I know nobody believes me because I've been saying it. And so all I can do is show that, hey, I'm serious about what I'm saying and just prove everybody wrong that, hey, look, I realize my mistakes and I'm changing them.
Let me put that in the right perspective for you. In the past 6 months, you have managed to gain 6 pounds instead of losing 150 pounds. So you're still eating everything you want. And you know that's why you gain. So don't give me more stories. So, you're still working in a fast food restaurant?
Yes, sir.
First thing I would say will be opportunity if you work somewhere else instead of being in a kid in a candy store.
And that's kind of my next steps, actually. I'm actually going to start looking for a new job, something to get me out of there.
No matter what you say, you're going to do the same thing. And you're going to gain more and more, and pretty soon you won't be able to walk. Now you can't drive, then you won't be able to walk, then you get in bed, then you'll be bedridden, and at that point, you will get people you manipulate to bring the food for you. You're going to gain more weight, and then that'll be it. Your body is going to give out. So I don't know what else to tell you more than we have told you in the past 6 months. I don't know how many times you can repeat the same thing, that you're killing yourself with the food and you're overeating, and you keep saying, oh, I'm doing good, I'm going to change, now I'm awake, now I know what to do.
I would say with that weight gain that I seen today on the scale, that scale is kind of an eye-opener today with that weight gain.
There's no way you're putting in 1,200 calories. You're eating at least 5,000 calories a day, at least.
Well, he doesn't want to listen to anyone, and he thinks he can keep convincing us of his lies. But we don't believe him, and I bet you don't believe it either.
Deep down inside, you don't believe what you're saying, because you've been so busy telling us what you think we want to hear.
You tell people lies so people get it off your case to protect your eating habit. So they give him every tool that he needs to make the changes, and he just doesn't want to, so there is nothing we can do with that.
Well, he's a walking stroke right now. His blood pressure's up. He's carrying the weight of 3 people with 1 heart. It's just a matter of time if he don't do something quick. And I'm going to be burying him instead of living life with him.
Well, William, your mom is right. You're in path to kill yourself with the food, and we're giving you every opportunity to change that. In past 6 months, nothing has worked. So I'm going to give you one last chance. And if we set up therapy, would you go to that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, I'll set you up to visit with the therapist and see what they can do to wake you up before it's too late.
Yes, sir.
All right, but if you don't come back here in 2 months with some significant weight loss, then I don't see what more we can do for you. I was thinking that give you the same weight loss, go 70 pounds in 2 months, but you don't listen to anything we say. So at this point, just show me some real weight loss, and we'll go from there, okay?
Okay, yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
So if you need anything, give me a call. If not, let's see how we do in the future.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'll see you later.
All right, thank you.
Bye, Dr. Now. Thank you.
Bye. It is more of the same old with William, because he still continued to just playing games and lies. So we can see going to therapy can help start breaking through to him. Because nothing anybody else has done has gotten him to wake up. But he's one of the cases that is more likely to hold on the delusions he keeps creating until it kills him. But we'll see if therapy does anything and then go from there. But right now, from what I have seen, I'm not optimistic.
Hi, Dr. Now. How are you doing?
Is this Charles Brickman?
Yeah.
Well, Charles, how you doing?
I'm doing okay. I came out to Houston to surprise you.
What do you mean surprise me?
I just wanted to show up in person because I wanted to show you my results. I've made so much progress, I can make the trip to you now.
Well, Charles, you missed the appointment we set up for you at the local clinic 7 months ago. You're supposed to go to the local clinic and get your weight check and see what's going on. You didn't do that, and then when I follow up with you to see how you're doing, you hang up on me. When I ask you basic questions that aren't adding up, and now I haven't heard from you. So what exactly makes you think anything about what you're doing is a good idea?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah, well, I wanted to surprise you.
Well, Charles, the problem is that you're not listening to what we tell you, and this is a serious issue.
I have been listening, Dr. Now. Listen, I've lost a lot of weight.
Charles, I doubt that you have lost much weight. You would have cooperated and done what you were told to do if that was the case, instead of coming up with half-baked ideas and gimmick of coming to Houston without telling me. Coming all the way from Washington to Houston, how long a flight was that?
Like 4.5 hours?
Sitting in 4.5 hours, people with your weight, there is a high risk of developing blood clot in the leg, and the risk of pulmonary embolism is very high, so you have to be very careful. Sometimes taking blood thinner will help, and being up every hour to walk around in the plane is going to help you. So I would have told you not to come because it's not safe for you to travel that long. So the whole idea was to go to a local clinic. You missed that.
I'm aware. I just wanted to show up in person just so you can see the progress I've made. And you know I've made it here, so that has to show you I've come a long way.
Well, Charles, even if you make it to the flight, it doesn't mean that you're home free. You have an extremely high BMI, and that puts you at risk for a lot of issues. So we'll figure out a time this afternoon to try to see you, to do some checkup and see what's going on, okay?
All right.
So sit tight. We're going to call you back and let you know what time you can come in this afternoon so we can check and make sure everything's okay with you.
All righty. Thank you, Dr. Now.
All right.
Bye.
See you later. Okay.
All right.
Bye now.
Bye now. God.
Well, that went better than I suspected. I thought he might have told you not to come in. Sounds like he's still interested in having you as a client.
That wasn't the reaction I was expecting from Dr. Now. You know, after everything I just went through, I'm feeling a little let down and frustrated. I mean, whoa, he was just too damn hard on me. What he said about it not being safe to fly has me worried about what I've done. So now I'm really hoping and praying. I didn't come all this way just to lose everything I worked for.
Hi, Shakyia. How have you been?
Hi, Dr. Now. I'm doing okay now.
Well, I was worried about you since I haven't heard from you for past 5 months. I left several voice messages, and you never called back. So I didn't know what was going on with you.
Unfortunately, I was going to come see you, but I ended up getting sick. I came home from work, and I had cooked me some dinner, and then all of a sudden I didn't feel good. And I went to lay down, and then they said that I didn't wake up out of my sleep. And next time I woke up, I was waking up off the ventilator.
What happened?
They said that I had respiratory failure. When I woke up off the ventilator, I lost my ability to walk. So my mom was unable to take care of me, so she sent me to hospice.
So I'm glad you're doing better. So I was worried that something like that can happen, and where your body might got into the breaking point. And I'm glad you found out that you're doing better. How long you were sick?
For about a couple of months.
So that's why you couldn't call and let us know what was going on with you, huh?
I did notify someone in the hospital to try to reach out to you guys to let you know what was going on, but no, I guess they didn't do what they were supposed to do. So what is your plan now? You have to go back to the hospital or hospice? Yes, I'm still in hospice care, but I don't like it here because I can't have visitors. So it's lonely. I want to get out. So at this point, are you gonna go back home? Am I gonna go back home? My mom kicked me out. I don't have a place to go. Me and my friend was supposed to get an apartment together. Then I'm gonna try to move to Houston so I can keep doing your program. Okay, you doing better with your eating habit now? I don't know my current weight because they don't have a scale, but I've been sticking to the diet, and I know I lost a lot of weight. So what are you gonna do about your eating habit? Are they providing you some meals? Or are you gonna have to be doing that for yourself? They usually bring me a meal. I just try to eat protein. Shakyia, are you getting any exercise now? Yeah, I do the exercises with the walker that I can do, standing up. So I get up and move around. All right. Well, I'm glad you're doing better, and you're out of the hospital. And at this time, you need to stick with your healthy eating habit and try that. And if you want to be in my program, we're going to get you to go to a local clinic and get your weight checked and see what kind of progress you're making, okay? Okay. If you lost weight, then I will discuss with you coming down here for weight loss surgery. Okay, thanks, Dr. Now. All right, you take care, okay? Okay, you too. All right, bye now. Bye-bye. I am very glad to finally hear from Shakyia and to find out she's doing okay. But her situation in the hospital wasn't ideal for her. But hopefully she'll be able to make some other arrangements soon. And if she does that, then we'll get her current weight and see where she's at. Hopefully she's truthful about how she's trying to eat healthy. But I have some doubt because even if she was sick for a few months, I'd respond to my voicemail. So I think she was trying to avoid me for a good portion of time. And usually when that's the case, it is because it hasn't been much of progress. And on top of that, I'm not sure she's being truthful about being in the hospital that amount of time. She may have been at some point, but she didn't look like she was in that call. But hopefully we'll be able to get update on her weight soon. So what is your weight today?
I'm at 635.
635. So you lost 8 pounds instead of 50. That's not a lot of progress.
That's as much as I lost in the past year. That's an improvement.
Something is always going to be improvement over nothing. So that's not saying much. The reality is that it's been over a year now, and you only lost 20 pounds. So you haven't changed your diet much at all.
I cut back, and I cut back even more on these past few months. So I'm trying, Doctor, now. If you give me another chance, I can keep going and lose even more.
And Shakyia, you had enough time to do this. And I told you last time this was your last chance.
This year been so hard on me, Doctor. Now, please give me one more chance.
Shakyia, everybody has things in life to deal with. They don't use that as an excuse to eat 6,000 calories a day. And things you tell me don't make sense if you're actually serious about this. So at this point, there is no reason to do any more follow-up appointments.
Please don't give up on me, Doctor, now.
Shakyia, I don't give up on anyone. People give up on themselves. And we try to help them to get back to where they need. But we cannot make choices for them.
I'm not giving up on me. I'm going to do this.
You say that, but your action doesn't back that up. What I will do is offer you therapy, and if you want, I will set that up remotely. And maybe working on things with them over time will get you to a place where you're ready to make the changes you need. But right now, you're not. And we cannot work with you if this is the situation. So is that something you're willing to do?
The therapy?
Yes.
If I do that, will I be a part of your program?
If you work on things and lose at least 50 pounds, then we can talk. But right now, going forward, we're not going to do any follow-up with you. And the only thing I'm offering you is for you to do the therapy. And if you go to a doctor and check your weight and you lose 50 pounds, at some point, you can reach back out to me. But otherwise, this is it.
Okay, I'll do the therapy, but I can do it in person because I'm going to move to Houston.
You can do however you want, but don't move here thinking that's going to matter for the program, okay?
Okay, I get that.
All right, my office will follow up to set up that therapy for you. But I wish you luck and hope you wake up and get healthy at some point soon, because you're still rolling the dice with your body every day with all that strain on you. So you need to change that soon.
Okay, Doctor, now I'm going to show you that I'm going to do this.
Let me know if you do.
Okay, thank you, Doctor, now.
All right, bye. I am glad that Shakyia's situation hasn't gotten worse over the last year. But it is clear, after over a year, she's not willing to make the changes she needs to turn her life around. No matter how much she says she is, it doesn't matter if she's not going to put action to it. Ultimately, we can't make the choices she needs for her. And we can't keep going through the same motions forever. So there is nothing more we can do for her at this point other than offer her some therapy. She avoided that when I first set that up for her. So I'm skeptical if she's going to actually follow through with it now. Hopefully she will realize how important it is to start dealing with the things she needs and learning to cope with life in better ways that aren't self-destructive. But with her, I think that's going to take a lot of time. So we'll see if she follows through with that, and if it has much of an effect for her. Otherwise, I wish her the best.
Well, that just really sucks. I know I need to do better.
But the past couple of months were like the first time I really felt like I was doing it right. And that was a huge improvement with everything going on in my life. So I wish he gave me more credit for that. But I'm not giving up. I'm going to make it to Houston, lose the weight, and get surgery from Dr. Now. I'm determined to do that, and I'm not going to let up on that until I make it, no matter what, period.